Hey again. In this video, we're going to be covering the most exciting part of the platform, which is the reporting, the insights, the strategy, and the analysis. So the output from the mind map. Of course, so far we've looked at the nodes, we've looked at tags, and we understand how the AI is getting context of our business and how we can kind of drill down by using kind of a sequence of nodes. Wherever we select a node in the mind map, we're going to have a contextual amount of reporting available to us. For example, as we saw before, we can select the top level business and get full business context, insights, go to market, gap analysis, or we can go further down the nodes and either select or deselect specific features and then get insights based on that. So for example, now we're looking at features of push notifications and the market of restaurant owners, and we can see, for example, we could get a go-to-market strategy for that segment. And you can see as it starts to generate, we can already see the segment context that we're looking at, which is features push notification and market restaurant owners. Now you can see when the report is finished generating, what we have essentially is on the left-hand side, we have the report that's been produced. And as you notice, each of these sections is selectable, so we can drill down into the report that's produced, and it's essentially this is an interactive analysis. So what we have on the left is the report produced by the AI, which of course we can either copy, download, or regenerate if we choose. And then on the right hand side, we have the ability to interrogate using AI analysis. So we can see, for example, here we've already started asking who's our primary target market in this area, and we have suggested questions that we might choose depending on which area we're choosing. So if I choose value proposition, for example, of course that's going to be the context of restaurant owners and push notifications. So what is the value prop for them? And then I can either drill down with the suggested questions on the right hand side here, for example, explain it in simpler terms, or how does this relate to our overall strategy? Or indeed, I could ask my own questions in the AI. And once I've selected or typed in my own questions, the AI, like with the normal AI chat, is going to come back with further context and further analysis, which we can either review or we can even choose to add to the report. You can see here the context that we have an add to report option, and that's going to add that in to this, in this case, to the value prop part of the report. And so that report is now updated with that further context, that further AI analysis that we provided, again, based on this very specific context of features for push notifications for restaurant owners. And we can close this report down, and it's going to be available always in our report repository, which we can see here at the top menu. And that's going to show all the reports, when it was created, how many times it's been viewed, and of course the context of the report, and we can kind of jump straight in and view that. Now these reports, like I say, are contextual, so whichever node you're selecting, you're going to see a slightly different a level of reports. But what we're also going to do, as well as reports, we also have strategy in here. So if I go back down to the push notification features and restaurant owners market, and I choose the context here, you can see not only we've got reports and insights, we also have like channel strategy. And so what we can see for channel strategy is we have all the different relevant channels for the context selected. So for example, we can get strategy on email marketing or social media or content marketing or paid advertising. And when we select this, again, we get in the context of that we've already selected in the mind map, in this case, push notification features and the market of restaurant owners. And we can drill down, for example, do we want a nurturing campaign or a cold email sequence? And what the AI is going to produce is an exact kind of go-to-market cold email sequence for restaurant owners, targeted restaurant owners, leaning in on the feature of push notifications. So really providing great strategy, simplifying the thinking process of kind of creating the content or creating the go-to-market strategies for whatever channel that we're looking at. And again, here we've got the option of further refining this, asking AI to either change something or broaden out or provide more versions. So again, we've got complete control and ease of use. Just with a couple of clicks, we're able to get really laser targeted strategies based on facets of our business. And of course, as we said before, we can change, add more of these selections. Maybe it could be a group of features or a group of different target markets that we're going to get some strategy for. In addition to being able to drill down and get reports and insights and strategy from a go-to-market channel perspective, we can see if we select any tag within any node. For example, if I choose restaurant owners here, you can see also I can generate insights specifically around the restaurant owners market. So now we can see, we can get market analysis, we get product strategy, risk assessment, growth opportunities, customer insights, innovation strategies, specifically for, in this case, restaurant owners market. And we can delve into those. And of course, like we had before, we've got the ability to kind of further interrogate and get further insight using AI. And here we can see the report has been loaded, and we've got the option here to interrogate further, ask for refinements. And of course, like with every other report, strategy and insight we get within the platform, once we've created that, it's going to appear here in our document repository. We can see now we've got insight for App Institute, and obviously we can see that that was in the context of, and so we can jump in and view that straight away from here, as well as all the other reports that we've produced so far. A really simple way to have a great repository within your business for all of your insights, strategy, and go-to-market, and general, using it as a mind map to store your business intelligence in terms of your product features, your competitors, your market, and just being a great collaboration tool to have a single record of truth within your business. That leads on to our next video, which is all about how we share this within your organization. I look forward to catching you there. Bye.